All right, y'all, we have had our Chick-fil-A and we are ready to jump into this episode where today we're going to talk about how you can build once and sell forever. If you're writing every sales page from scratch, you're wasting your time. If you're rewriting launch copy every single month, you are wasting your time. If you're stuck recreating content for every single new offer, you are wasting your time. Let me introduce you to your new obsession, Stackable Frameworks. In this episode of Stacked, I'm going to show you how to use AI-powered prompt chains and messaging templates to build once and sell forever without sounding like a robot or even repeating yourself. So let's go. The problem with starting from scratch is that every time you launch a new offer, or you build a new landing page, or you post a new promo, or you write a new nurture email, you're rebuilding the same logic. You're using the same objections. You're making the same promises, just with slightly different words. It's inefficient and it's exhausting, and it's the opposite of scalable, especially in a nurture sequence. If you haven't landed the lead, saying the same exact thing again is probably not going to land them this time. You don't need more effort. You need a repeatable engine. Stackable assets that do the heavy lifting over and over. Here's what smart creators and business owners do instead. They build messaging assets using prompt frameworks that generate a variety of headlines that they can use across different emails, landing pages, and websites. They definitely drive the pain into the paragraphs and let the customer know that they understand where they are in the process. They go ahead and handle those objections by telling the customer exactly what the objections are and then explaining how the objection really isn't a good fit for you. They use benefit stacking bullets to make it super easy to read. They use testimonials in narrative form because people love reading stories. And they use call to actions in multiple tones. We even advise use different button colors as you go through your website because different people are attracted to different colors. And then they stack all of this into full campaigns super fast. You're not just prompting once, you're chaining together output-ready pieces that you can mix across your sales funnels, your launch emails, your social posts, your online scripts, your webinars, and even training your chatbots to reply in the same manner. Here's how we systemize that inside of Dallowry Flow. One, we have one prompt that creates the master messaging. So for instance, we let it know the offer name, the audience, the problem, the desired outcome, and the tone. And then we trigger pre-built workflows by simply copying and pasting based on the answers or the inputs that the customer is giving. We then tag them into either a long-form sales campaign, a 3-part launch email sequence, it may be a social carousel text, or an Instagram reel that we posted, or even an automated follow-up email sequence. And what happens then is the content is reviewed once, saved forever, and then reused every time that a customer matches that criteria that we preset. You're not just creating content, you're creating a selling system that runs on frameworks and specific triggers, which leads you to way less burnout. On one of our clients in the coaching space, she was spending 10 hours writing every single new launch. New copy, new nurture, new graphics. We helped her build 3 core frameworks, which is her nurture, her sales, and her follow-up. We stack and remix them across 5 separate offers. And then we automated the workflows based on the inputs and triggers inside a Dallowry Flow based on tags and appointment bookings. The results were she can now launch more, stress less, and be way more consistent. She even said, "It's like I finally cloned the part of my brain I actually like." We love that. If you want to scale your impact, you don't need to build harder. You really don't even need to build more. You need to build smarter and then stack and sell on repeat. You can grab the Framework Stacking Prompt Pack in the description of this podcast episode below, where we help you with 15 prompt chains for building scalable messaging, evergreen launch copy, and automated sales sequences without sounding like everybody else. This is Stacked, where we automate, elevate, and repeat.